William Whalen here for GetMoreSports.com, and we are looking at NCAA Tournament Bubble Losers of the Week. And when you think about this, you got to think about Seton Hall falling at home to Butler. This is not the time of year where you could be losing home games against other bubble teams. This is the separation time of year where you kind of make your statement and make your claim to your spot in the field of 68. And Seton Hall did not do that. You cannot lose at home. So that's a really tough loss for them. I also look at LSU going on the road to South Carolina. Now, this is not necessarily a game where they were favored or that I expected them to win, but they had a really big opportunity to pick up a really big win for themselves. And they weren't able to get it done. South Carolina's defense is spectacular. They're one of the best rebounding teams in the country. That's tough against LSU. But you got to make up for your early season losses if you're the Tigers. And they were not able to do that in a prime opportunity against South Carolina. They are fighting a really, really uphill battle to get in right now because their computer numbers are terrible. You look at Washington. Washington Huskies, a couple of weeks ago, they were on top of the Pac-12, and then they lose a couple big-time games at home, first against Utah a couple weeks ago, and then against Arizona last week. They had a chance to kind of make up for that going on the road to Salt Lake City this week, and they fell to the Utes. And again, you got to get a win in Boulder against the Buffaloes, and you got to finish the season strong. And I'm not ready to say that this team can go on the road and win. That's the difference between really good regular season teams with solid, maybe but a little bit unspectacular resumes, and those who get in. Washington is not looking like a team that will get in right now, projecting forward. I mean, if the tournament starts today, I think they're in. But you got to get some road wins, and they don't have it right now. George Washington, San Diego State, both suffering losses that are going to definitely take a hit at their at-large chances. Of course, there's always the conference tournament for everybody involved in this conversation. But when we're talking about the bubble, when we're talking about at-large spots, this was not a good week for these squads.